Tonight, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. In motion right, Dobbs. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Love now. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers! Luke Musgrave, 43 yards. And the Packers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Geno now to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 2nd and 5. Now Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
To the sideline and incomplete. On fourth down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep is DJ Dallas. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Second down and 8. From his goal line here, Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. A first look here for DJ Dallas. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there. Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith. They'll roll him out right. He finds Smith and Jigba. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith rolling to his right. And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now it's Smith. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Steps away. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Smith now to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Love now to pass on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Love. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So off goes Love. On is Carlson for the Packer field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. On 1st down, Smith. He'll buy some time right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Following the interception, Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Love. And complete once again to Watson. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, 35 yards. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Off of play action, here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. Hey, Charles, you give me water. Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Time for another look now at Geno Smith and the Seahawk offense.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 23. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Geno. Flush to his right.
That is caught. He's got the first down and more.
Touchdown!
Jackson Smith-Njigba
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Geno's going to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Love with a give to Dillon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. On second down, it's Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Play action. It's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Now Geno. Escaping the pressure right.
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here's Smith now on second down.
Going right back to Smith-Njigba.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Back to Walker on first down.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, this will be Dallas.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
Now 1st and goal.
They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Here's Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Love looking to throw it. Able to find Jones.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Love.
He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now a leaping catch. He's got it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Love. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that should just about do it.
Down to a knee. Here goes Smith, and that should all but do it.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead, losing the game.